Hello, hello. We are live. Welcome to our newest challenge workshop and live stream. Let's see if everyone can hear me. Okay. If you don't mind saying hello in the comments, so I know that you're there and you can hear me. If you can hear me, please give me a quick yes. Wonderful, wonderful. Hi Brenda. Hi Marsha. Excellent. Hi Linda. Hi, Greg. Excellent, excellent, wonderful. I apologize for the little delay. Had a few issues, of course, with the technology, but hi, Connie. Great, excellent, wonderful. Welcome, everyone. So, anyone who is seeing this later on as a recording, this is a live stream. Please pardon any kind of interruptions. Since this is a live stream, I'd like to uh, talk to participants, I answer questions. In tonight's event, we will go over the newest challenge and I will answer any questions you may have. And of course, um, yeah, I'm here, your host, there for you to answer any questions. Okay, hi John, hi Stephanie. Okay, great. Um, Good. I guess I can start. We have quite a few people watching us. Okay, let's get started. So the New Year's challenge is there to get most of you back on track. On track. Basically, some of you have uh, slacked off a little bit. Not all of you, but some of you maybe, and you would like to get back on track. That's why I created the challenge. So basically, for those who have never done a challenge with me, it's basically you want to try to finish the challenge by cooking the meals that I provide in my meal planner. And it's not that difficult. Most of you know how to do this. For some of you who are new, it's maybe a little bit daunting, but you will realize after the week how good you feel. So this week is basically only to prepare yourself for the challenge. The challenge starts next week, Sunday, on the 21st. Um, and I will provide all the information during this live stream, where to find the menus, where to find all the information. Okay. Hi, Mary. Hi, Brenda. Okay, great. So um, let's get started. Before I get there, I would like to announce some very important news, um, and that will be very important to our lifetime members. So basically, I'm going back to my first platform, Eat Like a Vegan Chef. Um, I had so many lifetime members who came to me and said, "Hey chef, we cannot access the new platform. I understand the where the website where I am right now is on WordPress, and it's cluttered with ads, which I hate. I hate ads, but they pay the bills. Um, so I have decided to go back to uh, Kajabi. That's the platform where I was before. Um, it is, of course, a lot more expensive, but it is worth for me to offer you um, this type of platform. So for anyone who is a member of Eat Like a Big Chef, um, we will get there a little bit later. And anyone who's interested to hear more about it will talk about it towards the end. Um, in today's live stream, I'm not going to sell you anything. I'm only going to talk to you about the challenge. So anyone who is there, any new or old, or anyone who is interested in doing the challenge, I'm here only to tell you what I'm going to do, and I'm not going to say anything today. Okay, good. By the way, Happy New Year, everyone. Um, you can see a lot of things have changed. I have a little beard. I don't know if that's. Some people say they liked it, some people don't. Um, most people said I should keep it, but you can give me a little thumbs up if you like it. If not, that's fine too. Um, Happy New Year, John, as well. Okay, great. Let's get going. Um, I'm going to share my screen with you, and I'm going to show you what the challenge is all about. Uh, okay. Can everyone see my screen? Then, if you can see my screen, just give me a thumbs up. Yes. Okay. Great. Okay. Good. So basically, um, as you can see, this US challenge module is on my new website. Basically, it's on Kajabi again. I changed my name to Chef Frank Kramer. Um, I will get to this a little bit later why I did this. But okay, so the first thing, of course, for the challenge is I want everyone to know that I'm not a doctor, that I'm a chef. What I've been doing for the last few years has been, uh, in my opinion, quite successful for people who have done the challenge or have done my programs. Um, I'm there to give you advice what to cook, how to cook, and anything what has to do with cooking. And the funny thing is, or let's say it's not the funny thing, but the great thing is that my menus have worked. For most people who have done previous challenges, they have lost quite a weight, um, and I'm very happy about it. So very important. You want to do you want to go to the want to make sure that you may want to check with your doctor if a plant-based lifestyle is right for you. Okay, good. So orientation. The challenge starts officially January 21st. Um, Obviously, tonight we have the orientation workshop. All the calendar dates, all the event dates are in our calendar. Um, you will see this. There are just a few in there. It's basically I have a few extra coaching sessions implemented for the challenge. You will see when they are. We have one next week Saturday at 6 p.m. Then we have another one on Sunday at 8:30, same time as today. And then we have one during the challenge on Wednesday at 9 a.m. But you will see it in the calendar. So basically, every time you come back to this module, you can come to the site and you see all the dates you need to know. Very important, you want to make sure that you are a member of our Facebook group. Basically, that's the Eat Like a Vegan Chef Challenge group. That's where most of the magic happens outside of this website, so to speak. So basically, um, what I want you to do is become a member of this group and introduce yourself. Introduce yourself and tell everyone what your goal is and why you have joined the challenge. Everyone is doing this usually, and it's a lot of fun to meet other people. Um, Good. So that's the orientation. Let's see if you have any questions. Not yet. I'm gonna answer the questions a little bit later. Okay. Uh, Start slowly. I always say, um, you know, don't force anything. If you have any cravings for cheese or a piece of fish or a piece of chicken, so be it. But during the challenge, I would recommend letting go of all these things. You will feel so much better after 1 week. That's one of the reasons I made the New Year's challenge 7 days, um, so that you see how you feel after 1 week. And everyone who is serious about continuing after the challenge, we have our 12-week program, which starts with the challenge. And we have quite a few who have joined this 12-week program. I don't have a sign up page for this today. I will offer this during the week. If you part of my email newsletter, you will get information. If not, you can sign up on my page, uh, and I will send you the information. Okay, our Facebook group, basically, if you click on this link, I'm not sure if it takes us there. Yep. Okay, good. So basically, this is our Facebook group, and you can see that over 3,300 people have taken my challenges. Um, okay, so you want to be part of this uh, Facebook group. Very, very important. Okay, we're going back here. You can tell that everything is on one page here, and I made it especially, I made it on purpose that all the information are here for you, um, ready to go. Again, if you go on the Eat Like a Big Chef Challenge Facebook group, just quickly introduce yourself, where you're from, what's your goal, what are you passionate about, and maybe connect with 2 or 3 people. Because if, let's say, you have high blood pressure, or you have diabetes, or you have problems with letting go of cheese, connect with those people. Ask the question, hey, who's here, uh, interested in this or that, or who would like to be my accountability partner. Very, very important. These are things um, I would recommend you do right then and there, because it is very, very helpful. Okay. On this page, you will see quite a few things that gets you ready for the challenge. Basically, you want to take a few minutes out of your day and just go to the Facebook page, post your meals that you have cooked, post any kind of pictures you want, uh, ask questions, connect with other people. Um, so that's very, very important. Your commitment is very important. You decide how successful the challenge is through your commitment. Okay, just keep this in mind. Okay, one very important point is the cheat sheet, so to speak. Um, I want you to, if you do the challenge, I want you to talk to your family first. I want you to talk to, your friends and family members, making sure that they know that you're on the challenge. Okay, very, very important. Um, the last thing you want is, want you cooking plant-based meals, and then your husband or your wife is asking, what is it? I don't want this. So very, very important. Okay, you want to make sure that you get full support from your family and friends. Very, very important. Um, start slowly, as I said before. Don't force anything. Go with the flow, and uh, you will succeed. Preparation is key. I always said that before. Um, the best way to prepare yourself is buy all the ingredients the day before you uh, batch cook. I recommend that everyone is batch cooking at least 1 or 2 meals. We usually have, um, you don't have to batch cook for breakfast since that's usually a quick thing, but you want to make sure that you batch cook, um, you know, maybe a lunch and a dinner. Uh, Dinner is usually always a soup because I want you to get into the habit of eating a soup for dinner and not maybe a salad or a big meal. For most people, um, they have their biggest meal for dinner, which is not the right thing to do. You want to have a good breakfast, um, plant-based breakfast. This challenge is all about whole food, plant-based meals. Then you want to have a big lunch. When I'm talking about a big lunch, you want to have, let's say, beans, um, starchy vegetables, non-starchy vegetables, green leafy vegetables. I always recommend getting 1/3 of each. When you do that, you get all the nutrients you need. And since we don't count in calories, you want to make sure that you get enough. Don't stuff yourself, but eat until you're satiated. Very, very important. Okay. Um, for dinner, you have a soup and maybe some uh, sauteed spinach, and that's it. Have a glass of water afterwards. I don't recommend drinking any kind of liquid during the meal. Have it either before or after. Okay. Um, Let go of alcohol during the challenge. Very important. Um, Alcohol is not. It doesn't help you. Um, okay. It is very important that you find something you like. This challenge, it's not that long, so it's not that important. But if you continue after the challenge, let's say you want to continue eat plant-based, I want you to, you know, find meals that you love, that you like, because that makes your transition so much easier. Okay. Um, so you have a lot of tips here on this page. I'm not going to go through everything here. The pantry challenge, which this is another very, very important um, task that you should be doing. If you see, we have videos here with almost each and every module here. The pantry challenge is basically I want you to um, organize your challenge. So I'm not saying that your uh, pantry is not organized, but what I'm saying is you should be getting rid of all processed foods. So get rid of your chips, get rid of ice cream, get rid of sodas, get rid of everything that's not whole food plant based. I mean, not whole food from the supermarket chain, but whole plant based foods. Okay, so everything that's fresh, everything that has been grown on a tree, on a root, or whatever, that's perfect. But anything that comes in a bag, mm, I don't think that's the right thing. Um, yeah, I'm talking about chips or those things. Have dried beans or beans in cans, that's perfect. Anything that has not been modified in a factory, so to speak. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just reading a question here. What live is on Facebook? Why is it different from YouTube live? It's the same. Um, I'm streaming on both platforms, so you can either watch on YouTube or you can watch on Facebook. Okay, sorry about that. So you want to get, first and foremost, you do the pantry challenge. And once you finish the pantry challenge, you could, if you want, take a picture of your challenge, of your pantry, and post it on our Facebook page. So this way, we're creating some uh, action, so to speak, and everyone gets involved because people are in the beginning a little shy. So the more we post, the better, the more people will join. Okay, you want to stock up on the right foods. I have a list of foods that you can stock up with, so you don't have to worry that you don't know what to buy. There's plenty of things you can buy. On the other hand, I will provide you with the menu. The menu is not posted yet. I will post it uh, this week, um, and then you can see what you have to buy and what you need. Okay, so that's for the pantry challenge. The essential 10, I believe that these 10 vegetables or 10 groups are very, very important and they should be part of your daily meal. Okay. So again, for instance, um, when you get oats, for instance, here, you don't want instant oats. You want traditional oats or even steel cut oats. Okay. You don't want white flour. You don't want white sugar. All these things you should get rid of, give them to uh, other family members. I do not want you to throw out food. That's very, very important. Okay, so that's not about that. It's about just removing these foods because once you crave them, you will eat them. Okay, okay. Um, okay, as you can see, there's plenty of things for you to read, plenty of things uh, to learn from. Okay, your goal. Um, Obviously, since the challenge is only 7 days long, the goal is obviously to go through this challenge without any hiccups. Um, if you think you don't get enough protein, I have provided you with a link here to Chronometer. Very simple, very easy to uh, see. Yeah. Um, uh, I don't have my login information right now. I don't think so. Let's see. Oh, I am. Okay, cool. So basically, um, you can put, let's say, what are we looking for? Maybe let's see what we have here. Sorry about that. So basically, um, sorry, you can put in a food or recipe, and it shows you everything about that food. So what I would recommend is you can, if you think you don't get enough protein, just put one of the meals you had for the day, um, put it in there, and you will see how much fiber, how much protein, how much fat you have in this certain meal. Okay, it's very, very helpful if you think you don't get enough protein. But that said, according to Dr. Campbell, um, if you eat enough calories, you will get enough protein. Okay, so I go by that. I've always done it, and I've never had an issue. Okay, I'm gonna go back. Good. Okay, so the goal is basically um, you want to lose at least 2 pounds per week. So obviously through the challenge, you may lose more. You probably lose between 4 and 7 pounds through the challenge if you do it right. That's the first week, but usually, if you continue, it's going to go down to 2 to 3 pounds per week. Okay. Um, okay. So then I have the salt and sugar intake. Make sure that salt is always optional um, in my menus. You can add a little bit salt, but I recommend reducing your salt intake dramatically. It's just healthy for you. Okay. Um, the Pleasure Trap. That's a great book actually. Um, I call it the comfort zone. The comfort zone. Everyone has one. Um, I will explain more about the comfort zone during the challenge because we all fall back into it. Okay, it's just something that we have basically grown up with. Uh, every holiday is associated to certain food, like Thanksgiving is associated to turkey. So everyone has their comfort zone. If you come home from work, some of us have a beer, a glass of wine, a bag of chips. That's our comfort zone. And that's a habit we want to slowly get rid of. Okay, and I will help you do this. Shopping guide, very important. Shopping guide is something I put out for you to shop healthier. Basically, if you don't buy things that are seasonal, you don't get enough nutrients. For instance, you go in a supermarket, you see all these beautiful vegetables. Let's say tomatoes. Do we have tomatoes in the winter here in the Northeast? We don't. So, from that point of view, sorry about that. Um, so you want to make sure that um, I just got this crash here. I apologize. Some had some issues about the Facebook stream. Um, okay, we'll get there later. Okay, so if you um, let's say you're buying tomatoes in the middle of winter, where are they from? The tomatoes are for sure not from New York, so they probably came from Florida or from California. California is 4,000. How much? 4,000 miles. Uh, Florida, 1,000 miles. So you can imagine when those vegetables on the truck for a week, and then they're going to be stored in a supermarket another week. They were on a farm a week, so those vegetables don't have much nutrients left. So you want to stick with seasonal fruit and vegetables. Okay, very important. Most vegetables or most ingredients or most fresh, uh, you know, produce, you can see where they're from. Okay. Good. Okay. So that is what I wanted to show you. Um, you want to let go of coffee. Very important. You want to let go of, sugar, as I mentioned before. You want to add a warm glass of lemon water in the morning when you get up. Basically, when you get up in the morning, have a glass or 2 glasses of water, just regular water. Um, and then just before breakfast or during breakfast, have a glass of lemon water. Okay, that's very important. Lemon water increases uh, your digestion and it helps you get rid of toxins. Okay, uh, okay. Francis had a question. She had missed the first 20 minutes. I don't understand why this is happening. Um, I am on Facebook and YouTube, so you can definitely watch the first 20 minutes that you missed. I'm so sorry about that. You can watch it on YouTube again. It's recorded on YouTube. It may take a few minutes to be populated on YouTube, but you will definitely be able to see it. Okay. One question was, why should you not drink during your meal? Okay, good question. Basically, you want if you drink, you're basically diluting your meal in your intestines. When you eat, your small intestines is trying to absorb as many nutrients as it can. And if you drink something, you literally flush it down. So that's why you don't want to drink during your meal. Very important. Okay. Um, so that's basically most what I wanted to let you know. Um, Again, my new website, as some of you have not heard it yet, my new web, I'm going back to Kajabi. I'm going back to the original platform where I was before. All the content is still there. I want you, what I can do is I can show you what you actually get while you do the challenge. Okay, that's one. Second. Okay. So you can see this is my original website, slightly changed, but so for those of you who have not signed up for the challenge, you can do this right here. Join the newest challenge. Just click here and add your information. Um, Let me show you what else you get during the challenge. So everyone who's joining my challenge also get access to my recipes. Um, okay, so this is my. Here we go. So this is what you were so familiar with. All the lifetime members will have access to this again. You can just go to Chef Frank Kramer. I will post it in the comments again, and then you have all the recipes there before. Anyone who has signed up for my premium meal planner, um, you will have access to this certainly, and the premium, even though have decided to go away from the premium meal planner because I believe that this is a much better deal. Um, Click here, you go to all the main dishes. Um, I will update them uh, probably every week, so you will see new dishes coming in quite frequently. Okay, so I hope you are excited as I am. Um, I am I'm really excited about this. Okay. Um, okay, let's answer any questions. Um, Alan, what's your question? The meal planner is going away. Um, it's not going away. The meal planner. I'm still going to let it keep it up, but I'm not going to promote it any further because I'm going back to the platform what I just mentioned. It's maybe not as sophisticated as the uh, the uh, the premium meal planner, but you will have the same opportunity of uh, downloading recipes, print out recipes. Um, so I believe uh, you will have a much better deal this way, and you have so many more recipes. Okay. Um, I like the old one better. Thank you, Ellen. Yeah, I like the old one better too. I will work on it. I will upgrade it. I will. Um, I think you will be pleasantly surprised. Okay. Um, Stephanie's saying, when do we go back? You can go back right now, actually. Um, Let me post a link for you. Give me 1 second. Come on, post it here. Um, yes, because Stephanie, I I heard you. I heard every one of you. Everyone was saying, I'm a lifetime member and I don't have access to the website anymore. And I gotta be honest. I had uh, during COVID, after COVID, I had quite a few issues going on, and the platform where I was on is very expensive, and I couldn't continue. Now I'm in a I Kajabi came back to me and offered me to go back, and I couldn't resist. They gave me a good offer. It's still not cheap, but it's so at least I can offer you the original website that you are so accustomed to, and I'm very excited about it. Really, really excited that I'm back on my original platform, uh, which I can call my home, so to speak. It's very excited about. You will love it so much more. For those who are new, I think you will like it as well. Um, okay, that said, if you go to the site, there may be a few hiccups here. If you click on something, it may or may not. It could. I could have some flaws. I'm working on it. Um, I have I have been feverishly working on that site for the last uh, 14 days just to get it right. But it's still a work in progress. But definitely, you will have you will see uh, the recipes are worthwhile. The content is so much more than I ever had before. Okay, good. Any other questions? Then I would say yes, Stephanie. There's a meal plan. Oh, there's a meal plan. Uh, it's on the premium meal planner. You can see it there. You should have access to it. But again, there are meal plans on uh, my new plan as well on the new website. Okay, good. I don't have much more. I would say, you know, for those who are interested in participating in a challenge, just um, go to my website, sign up, and you will receive emails um, you know, about the challenge. Okay, great. Thank you so much for joining me today. Um, I will stay in contact with you. Most of you are getting my emails. If you don't, go to my website. The link is right here, cheffrankkramer.com, and the link is not working. That's not nice. Make sure I give you the right. It should be working. Yeah, it's working. Yeah. I'm gonna put it in again. I'm gonna put it in again. Okay. So the link has worked for me, so it should work for you. It works for me. Okay. Good. Good. Okay. So for anyone whose the password is not working, um, just click on the forgot password. If that doesn't work, just simply send me an email. Okay. My email is frank@cooklikethebeachchef.com. Just email me, and I'm gonna put it in here. Um, depression. Okay, good. Uh, Thank you so much, everyone. I appreciate that you joined me today, and I'm excited to start the challenge with you. So, have a good evening. For everyone who just joined, Happy New Year, and I'll see you throughout the week. Thank you, and good night.